Good morning, everybody. Mr. D here. I can't tell you how happy I am to at least get to talk to you. Yesterday, I was driving from work back towards home, and I saw a couple students who I got a chance to just say hello to. And it was just to see faces and hear voices was awesome. We miss you guys terribly, and I'm really excited. Mr. Whittle's doing the same type of an announcement today, pre-K through 5, and we're going to start ours 6th grade through 12. We'll be doing these announcements every other day, starting today, and just to make sure that all the students are up to date as to what's happening here at school, okay? First of all, what have we been doing? Since we've been out, we've worked on the phases that Mr. Cole has been implementing. You can read about those on the website of trying to help people. And phase 1 was really just that, getting out to make sure that we helped kids and families. We were helping with food. We've been also at the same time going door to door and asking some folks who we haven't been able to get in touch with about not only their food items, but also things like internet. Do you have internet? Do you have a device? Not necessarily a phone, but a device that you can sit down and do some work on. The district has gone very slowly on purpose to make sure that we're doing a quality job, but we're also to make sure we're taking care of people first, to make sure people are fed. We've also done some phone calls. We've got a lot of feedback, positive on that, around just checking in with kids and families. And we'll continue to do that every week that we're not in school, because that is our primary goal. And we've preached that since you seniors have been in 6th grade and since you 6th graders got here last September, that we love you first and we're going to take care of that, and we're following through. We broke into phase 2 this week, which is a little bit more data and a little bit more information that we're trying to pick up as far as what type of internet access, like I mentioned, and your devices that you had at home. Because the plan is to move to phase 3, which will be to try to do some instruction. And it's going to be review. We're not going to be doing new instruction, and there's not going to be anything of that sort. It's really just to get your mind rolling with reading, writing, and math. 6 through 12 people will be doing a little bit more intensely than reading, writing, and math, which is where the K-5 is going to be focusing. We've broken it down, and this is also on the website. You can check it out, where every day you have a core class and at least one encore class where you can get some work. The teachers are going to give for each class you have about an hour and a half's worth of work for an entire week. It's going to be given to you one day at a time, Monday through Friday, slowly, so that you don't have to panic, because that's the last thing we want everybody to do, okay? This is the first time we've done this, and I'm sure there's going to be some burps and some hiccups along the way with people getting access to the internet, and is this device working? But I just tell you, relax, okay? You need to relax. We love you, and we're going to take care of you, and we will get you one person at a time if we have to. We will figure out if there's a problem with your connectivity, and we'll get you the help that you need. The teachers have been working really hard during the second half of phase 1 and into this last weeks of phase 2, getting Google Classrooms up and just trying to get you some information that you can review at this point, to get your mind rolling, to do some reading, to do some math, to do all of your core subjects, just to go through some review exercises to get us all thinking again. You have to keep this in perspective. At this point, we have not missed as many days due to the COVID as we did for Christmas break. So we're not super far behind at all. We're going to be okay. We're going to make it, and we'll definitely get things done by the end of the school year. That brings up the second part, is what are some concerns that we've been hearing about? Well, how will I get my Regents credit and taking exams, and what's going to happen, with community service requirement for freshmen through seniors, and how's that all going to work? And my answer to all of that is relax. There is no definitive answer right now, but I can guarantee you that nobody's going to get hurt. We're not going to take graduation away from somebody, okay? We're going to work once we find out from Governor Cuomo and what the state education department's doing. Things come out every day, but they come out slowly. And that's how we're going to roll with this. If you just engage in the classroom activities that your teachers are planning through Google Classroom, and you stay active until we come back, and I'm not sure if we're going to come back at the end of April, beginning of May, beginning of June. I just don't know. So what I want you to focus on is what we do know. We do know we have these classes set up for you to get some review exercises to get things going. That's going to start very soon. The AP and college courses, they've started because there's college credit associated with those and AP credit. The next part is what we're doing right now is getting all kids in any classroom up and running. And as I mentioned, there's going to be some burps and hiccups. You can call the school at the COVID-19 number, or you can email the school and it goes right to a COVID-19 mailbox. And we will make sure that we get your concerns taken care of so that everybody's on the same path. Okay. Next question that kept coming up is what happens to people who live far away and they don't have internet? The district just purchased internet sticks, which makes a hotspot at your house. So we're going to go slow, and we're going to make sure every kid gets everything they need. But that is what we're working on right now. It's just getting you up to speed and getting your brain moving a little bit. Beyond that, don't panic. Smile, relax. We love you. We're going to take good care of you. Next thing for today is to talk a little bit about the senior class in general. Boy, the class of 2020, you guys have definitely had a lot of change in your 4 years, actually all the way back to your 5th grade year. And what a great class for the way you've handled everything. We talked to Mr. Cole yesterday, and we talked about things like, well, graduation, obviously. When will that happen? Well, we don't know because we're not sure when we're coming back. And the prom, well, we don't know because we're not sure when that's coming back. And how about senior fun? We're not sure because we don't know when we're coming back. So the worst case scenario is if we have to do all these activities in a couple of weeks in the month of July, we will get them done. Maybe it's June, maybe it's July. Relax. The last thing we want to do is to have your last time here at Livonia not be happy. We'll figure something out. We'll have some fun, and we'll be able to celebrate your 13 years of schooling and your diplomas. Okay, so my heart breaks for the class, but we're going to be okay. We're going to take care of you. We're going to make sure that you get a little love as you leave and head off into college. A little foreshadowing here, Mrs. Hooker and Mrs. Fitzsimmons are making a video that will be coming out probably next week. And on that video, it's going to talk a little bit to the seniors about what you should be thinking about in terms of your next college step or career or military. So they're going to give a little update, which we would have done over the announcements, but it'll be coming out. It'll be a video, and you'll be able to see both of them. It's going to be kind of a question and answer session, and you'll be able to pick that up. Also, student council, next topic. Student council is going to be coming out both the middle school and the high school. They're also working with Mrs. Dory at the elementary school to just do some activities and have some fun. They've stolen some stuff from schools all over the country and added a little Livonia spice to just have us have some fun and let you be able to get involved and hopefully just goof around a little bit and have some fun with it. Okay. The last thing I have before we close is what's going to be coming out this week. We will be mailing home a letter. It'll probably go out Friday or Monday of next week. We'll be mailing home a letter which is going to say, hey, here is all of the courses that kids from 6th grade to seniors have requested. This is what you said you requested. This is just check to see how we're doing. We would normally have sent them home in the report cards, but we didn't have report cards right now to send home. So we're just going to send that home. We're going to give you about a week to respond back to your counselors to make sure that we got everything correctly, because we're going to start scheduling soon, and we want to make sure we have all the right requests in. Okay. And in closing, here's the deal. You guys know I'm a prayerful man, and I love God, and I've been praying for you and your families. We have a lot of things happening in Livonia. Going door to door, we've got a chance to meet the families and meet people and see what's going on. And there's a lot of things happening in our community, and this is a time for us to love one another. And this is a time I would never ask anybody to go against the social distancing, but if you can help a neighbor out, or if you can check on a neighbor, even a phone call or an email. If it's a neighbor, especially elderly folks who may not be able to get out, if you can check on them, see how they're doing, that's the Livonia way. And we can talk about academics until we're blue in the face. But the truth of the matter is, what kind of a human being are you going to be when you walk across the stage and you go into your life, whether it is college or the military or right directly to the workforce, whichever you choose? We just want to make sure that we're showing the world that we have the best kids and that our kids care, and that we have tried to show you love. And we want to continue that, and also let you get out there and show the rest of your community, people on your street, your grandparents, just give them a call, see how they're doing. And that's what we would ask you to do. Slow down, all right? Relax. Nobody's behind. No one's going to be, oh my gosh, we didn't do this and we should have done that. Those pressures aren't going to be on you. We're doing everything we can to plan for you to get a little academics, to do a little social work, try to help out the people in your house and the people in your neighborhood rather, and then also give you a chance to just spend some time with your family and just love each other, okay? We love you. I pray for you all the time. I won't stop, I promise. I ask you to join in that prayer if you're a prayerful person, because we need it, okay? I think that's it for now. I'll be back in touch with you Friday. Today's Wednesday, in case you didn't know, Wednesday, April 1st. And that's it. Love you guys. Have a good day, and we'll be in touch soon. Take care.